Hello there folks, Fuzzy Pixels here and welcome to another Top 5, and this week we're taking a look at the Nintendo Switch. Now don't get me wrong, I love the idea of the Nintendo Switch. Zelda on the go is exactly what I want from this console, and as a guy who's owned every Nintendo console since the SNES, I am their target demographic. I'm a nostalgic, misty-eyed fool who pre-orders Nintendo products with the blind, unquestioning optimism of a decade-long cultist. And this is all in the full knowledge of those consoles' inevitable flaws and downsides. It was no different with the Switch. As soon as that presentation had ended, I was scrambling to get online to pre-order that thing, but yeah, there's still time to undo that mistake, and here are 5 reasons why I've cancelled both of my pre-orders. Yes, I ordered 2. First up, it's the launch lineup. Now, a console is only as good as its games, and the trouble with the Switch is that it won't really have any at launch. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is releasing for Wii U with barely any differentiating factors, and 1-2 Switch is basically a non-branded WarioWare. There are 3 other launch titles, one of which is Bomberman. And, you know, Bomberman's great, but I don't think he's going to be selling any consoles anytime soon. Plus, no backwards compatibility at launch. Strike 1. And number 2 is the lack of services. Now, we've already mentioned backwards compatibility, but there'll be no media apps like Netflix, no Miiverse, no video capture at launch, no chat functionality on the console, and no reason to buy the console, therefore, other than the games. And this would be fine, right? This is why we buy Nintendo consoles, but as we've already established, there aren't any games. Strike 2. Nintendo were quite big fans of hidden costs, hence why they didn't bundle a charger in with the new 3DS, but the Switch was poised to be a console that bridged the gap between the mass appeal of the Wii and Nintendo's handhelds, and the more niche offerings of the Wii U. But the Switch is a terrible all-in-one package. Not only are there no all-in-one bundles at launch, but the extra peripherals cost extortionate amounts of money. No charging grip in the box, 25 quid for a USB-C adapter, 70 quid for a controller? Jog on. In at number 4, sadly the Nintendo Switch appears to be underpowered in every sense of the word. The battery life is a concern. 2.5 hours is your lowest benchmark? There are gaming laptops that do much more and offer double the juice. And then there's the console itself. This week, Respawn scoffed at the idea that the Switch could come even close to running Titanfall. You can forget about your favourite third-party titles running on this thing. Everything will need to be bespoke, and I just can't see the install base justifying that. If you want a case in point, well, just look at the previous 2 Nintendo home consoles in recent memory. You don't have to be the most powerful machine on the market, but you do have to be able to play the most popular third-party games. That's crucial. So everything we've just addressed kind of begs the question why the hell Nintendo wouldn't wait until the console is a more attractive proposition before launching. Everything about this screams rush job. The timing before the end of the financial year is very suspect, and there are flashbacks of Street Fighter V here. You know, getting a skeleton out of the door as quickly as possible and adding flesh to the bare bones later on. Nintendo milking their loyal fans for all they're worth is nothing new. It's foolish to pretend otherwise. But investing in a console at launch is nearly always based on a brighter future. You do it to be first, to ride the biggest wave of hype. However, with Nintendo's biggest title for the Switch appearing on the Wii U too, and with kind of no other games to speak of in that launch window, I'm happy to wait until Nintendo bothered to make the Switch a console worth caring about. Still, that's just me. What about you guys? Really want to know what you guys make of the Switch. Will you be getting one? Have you already pre-ordered one? What are you excited for? What are you kind of cautious about? Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you like this video. Hit subscribe, hit that thumb button, and yeah, I'll see you very, very soon. Cheers, folks. Bye!